Work study rates are going up anyway. Then they'll have to cut back on the hours. Good afternoon and welcome to Karl Van Norman Field on this sultry late summer Saturday afternoon for a great NCAA Division II PSAC field hockey matchup between your Mountaineers and the visitors, the Warriors of East Stroudsburg University. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. For the Warriors, starting at midfield, a junior from Lake Grove, New York, number 1, Lexi Hartman. At midfield, she's a senior from Mannheim, PA, number 7, Sarah Ober. At defense, a senior from Robesonia, Pennsylvania, number 13, Brianna Sassaman. At midfield, she's a senior from Branchville, New Jersey, number 14, Kristen English. At forward, she's a sophomore from Alkmaar in the Netherlands, number 18, Celeste Veenstra. At midfield, a junior from Blandon, Pennsylvania, wearing number 20, Leah Hughes. At midfield, a senior from Collegeville, PA, number 21, Carly Conway. On defense, a junior from Leola, Pennsylvania, number 23, Jada Martin. On defense, a sophomore from Mannheim, PA, number 25, Hannah Barbush. At forward, she's a senior from Monroe Township, New Jersey, number 26, Gracie Martini. And the goaltender for East Stroudsburg, she wears number 43 or 00. I believe it is 43. And she is a senior from Piles Grove, New Jersey, Maddie Ritchie. The head coach of East Stroudsburg in the 36th season, Sandy Miller. Assistant coaches are Katie Ord, Robert Walters, and Katie Gertis. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Mountaineers on this Military Appreciation Saturday. The Mansfield goaltender, wearing jersey number 2, a senior from Burnt Hills, New York, the Brick Wall, Brittany Ryan. One of the captains for the Mountaineers, she wears jersey number 10, a midfielder, a junior from New Cumberland, number 10, Caitlin Bodie. Also, along with Brittany Ryan and Caitlin Bodie, one of the tri-captains, a senior from Sellersville, Pennsylvania, number 26, Megan Griffin. At midfield, she's a freshman from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, number 7, Kaylin Duke. At forward, she is a senior from Percy, Pennsylvania, number 9, Larissa Motts. At midfield, a freshman from Selingsgrove, PA, number 12, Sarah Mae Riddell. At forward, she's a senior from Nazareth, Pennsylvania, number 14, the Red Hot, Dana Evans. At midfield, a junior from Dallas, PA, number 16, Michaela Shakon. On defense, a senior from Reading, number 17, Madison Walensky. On defense, she's a freshman from Kitchener, Ontario, number 24, Hannah Meyer. And rounding out the Mountaineers starting lineup at forward, a senior from Keene, New Hampshire, 31, Christy Beyer. The head coach in her 5th season, Miss Brittany Hansroth. And in the first season, Christian Liney. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time on Military Appreciation Day, we would ask you to rise with pride, and everyone, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
It is Salute the Troops and Military Appreciation Day here at Mansfield, and we have a triple feature for you here on Mountie All Access. Game 1 of that triple feature is field hockey, and it is a challenging opponent. The number 3 team in the country, the East Stroudsburg Warriors, come into town to take on your Mansfield Mountaineers. Hello, everybody. I'm Drew Patrick. I'll be bringing you all of the action of today's game. Of course, you got the starting lineups from the incredible Mr. Chris Vaughn. It's going to be a tough match. Mansfield wearing their military appreciation uniforms, their black unis with green numbers. It might get a little hot, though, today, as it is a gorgeous late summer afternoon here. I had a chance to speak with Brittany Hansroth before the game, quite literally right before the game. And I asked her about some of the keys to this game against a very good team. And the first thing she said is this team has to play a whole game. In the last couple of games, they've been caught early with just quick counters in both Seton Hill and Slippery Rock. The last two, those teams have scored early in those games. They have been fortunate enough for that to be the only score in those two games by the visitors. But they've allowed quick goals in their last two games. They can't do that here. They have to play the full game. They also have to take advantage of the opportunities that are given to them. And the last thing is, Coach Hansroth said this East Stroudsburg team is a fast, quick team, so they have to make sure that they play up-tempo. Getting things started right away, it's Motts going quickly to Duke, and a whistle, and Mansfield will restart. Griffin trying to work her way forward out to Duke, who got caught up, and it's taken away. The Roars will try to push it back. Evans got a slap on it, but kept control and will keep control after the whistle. Pass taken away. Griffin trying to force it to the side, knocked down. Pushed into the corner. Duke got a quick hit, but a whistle was blown, and it'll be East Stroudsburg starting outside the circle. Swings it into the circle, takes a bounce before Walensky comes flying in to knock it out of play, and East Stroudsburg will take it about 25 yards away from the goal. They'll push forward. Into the corner for Barbush, into the circle. Trying to force through, and a whistle is called. Good defense by the Mountaineers, and they get possession. Of course, the new rule in field hockey this year, in Division II field hockey, is they're going quarters. So we have 13 minutes and about 7 seconds left in this first quarter of play. And our graphic on our screen will still show halves for now, but I will let you know we are in the first half, first quarter. No score between the Warriors and your Mountaineers. English will reset it. This one hit into the circle and batted away. Goes out of play, back to the Warriors. And they'll continue to attack forward. This one gets into the circle. And stopped. After some confusion, Mansfield will start it. Hits it high. A little too high. English will swing it forward. Walensky there to shut it down. Trying to weave her way through. Gets this one up to Motts. Quickly to Evans. Evans has some space. Trying to counter quickly. Can she have the speed to get past? Trying to cut through. And a corner! And just cut off Evans. They tried for the quick counter. And we have our first corner of the day, and it'll be Mansfield's. Kaylin Duke will take it on that far side. Cracks this one in to Griffin. Griffin with the shot will be blocked in front and cleared out. And the Warriors now trying to counter quickly. Marks this one to the outside. On the end line into the circle. Stopped by Walensky trying to force it out of the circle. She gets a big swing on it, but it's blocked in front. Still on the attack, and it will be Warriors' possession right outside the circle. Trying to work in. And a corner is coming up for the Warriors. Swung in. Quickly behind. The shot is blocked in front. Madison Walensky got down to swipe that one away, but it went off a foot. So it's Mansfield's possession anyway. Meyer smacks that one forward, but can't get it out of danger. Byer on the far side trying to Weave through, calls the whistle, Mansfield possession. Hannah Meyer will take it on that far side.
Wholesale substitutions coming in for both teams. First of all, for Mansfield, number 11, Olivia Wagner.
Lofts this one high.
22 will be coming in, Madison Warner, and 28. And that'll be Alex Esterling. Card number 27, Morgan Messerbrink is into the game. 28, Maddie Klein into the game. 19.
Now an out of play back to the Mountaineers on that far side.
So into the lineup will be coming into the lineup for East Stroudsburg.
Olivia Wagner trying to push it forward. And East Stroudsburg will have to retreat, and they'll swing it across the field. Pushing forward, it's Barbush. Hannah Barbush was looking forward and just a little too far ahead and out of play. Bodie quickly to Duke, goes back and forth, but this one misses and goes out of play. Sarah Ober will look forward. It finds Bodie. Bodie ahead to Easterling. So slowly work down that side and push forward. It does move forward. Duke will take it. Duke will drop back. But Miss Walensky. Ryan will get it out to Meyer quickly. And look to push it forward. Griffin tried to force that one through to Wagner, but it was cut down. And that one will just be shot in and past the end line. Just a quick mistake there for Warner, Madison Warner, a freshman. And now the Warriors on the attack. Crossed in, but Walensky was right there to cut it down and tried to swing it out of play. So it will stay on that Stroudsburg side. Tried for the big slap, gets it around, but Griffin had her stick down. A whistle and a restart. Working into the circle, Bodie got her stick in. Quickly to Easterling, but out of play. Ober. Crozer into the circle, was being walked out by Meyer and got the whistle. About 6 minutes left to go here in this first quarter of play. Over to Meyer. Meyer swipes this one forward. Chacon on that far side. Trying to work it down. And now Beyer came up with it. Both teams here early on just kind of trying to feel each other out. Each team has had a corner, but no real major attacks that we've seen. Gets this one right outside the circle, trying to spin on that far side. Messenbrink. Will go off a foot. And a corner coming up.
Caitlin Duke and Larissa Motts are waiting to check back in for the Mountaineers.
Swings it to the side. The crank blocked in front. Ryan got a block on it. And it goes out. They shave off that attack for now, but the Warriors do maintain possession. Orlinski looking forward for Griffin. Griffin, just a quick step, weaves to one defender. Three of them clamp down on her. And that will force a whistle. Looking towards the outside. There for Duke. Larissa Motts just checked in for Griffin. Far side out of play. Possession back to the Warriors of East Stroudsburg. Currently 6-0 on the year are those Warriors. Mansfield has just one loss on the year. Into the circle. Trying to center it. And a corner is coming up for the Mansfield Mountaineers. Duke will take it. Crosses this, was looking for Motts. The pass just a little too far out, and now the Warriors trying to go on the quick counter. But it goes out of play. Caitlin Bodie was right there. Pushes it forward, Motts ends up with it. Quickly weaving through and going down the side. Trying to pass into the circle, cut down in front. Now Ober ahead, Bodie challenging. And Bodie will take possession back. Quickly to Motts. Motts trying to fire forward. Bodie. Again forward to Easterling, into the circle, trying to force her way forward, but cut down. Warner there restarted, but it went out of play.
Waiting to check back in for Mansfield.
And that time able to disrupt the attack for now. But the Warriors do have it. 1:24 left to go in this first quarter. No score here between Mansfield and East Stroudsburg. Warriors will restart. They'll drop it back to Ober, looking forward. Cut down in front. Meyer tried to clear. And able to draw a whistle. excuse me, that was Warner who got the clear. Pushes forward, tried for the quick pass, but it's cut down. There's Motts. She'll force it forward, looking for Easterling, but taken away. Forward, stopped in front, looked forward, went out of play. Will stay with the Mountaineers. Madison Warner, a freshman out of Palmyra, Pennsylvania, was a Palmyra Cougar, and now finds her way here to Mansfield. That is the end of one. The score.
We have a scoreless goal.
Scoreless tie. We will take a break. Do not go anywhere. This is Mansfield Field Hockey on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
Back here, the end of the first quarter, scoreless tie between the Mansfield Mountaineers and the East Stroudsburg Warriors. And both teams had opportunities, but just a solid defensive battle thus far. Mansfield will start. They'll quickly give it back. The starters for both squads are back in. Duke trying to force it forward. Bodie to Griffin quickly. Ahead, Evans tried to reach in to grab it, and she comes up with it. That one sneaks by. Riddell can't quite get to it. And now on the attack are the Warriors. But it's cut down. Walensky lofts this one high. And English will take it. Quickly to Barbush. Trying to turn around and inch her way close to that circle and will not. But a whistle and they get possession back right outside. Continuing to cross it around. Still outside the circle. Pass goes into the circle. Turnaround shot. Brittany Ryan right there. And out of play. Well, the Britt wall comes up big there. Now Mansfield on the far side. trying to push forward. Hannah Meyer will take it. Although her pass is going to slowly drift out of play and go back to the Warriors. As we mentioned, this is a jam-packed day of Mountaineer athletics. Well, if you're into the East Stroudsburg Mansfield battle, we have a gift for you because soccer is that same exact matchup. That'll start at 3 o'clock, and you can watch that here on Mountaineer All Access. And then the nightcap, the Sprint football team has their home opener as they welcome Chestnut Hill as part of Rivalry Week in the CSFL. Turning quickly, Chacon cuts it down. Ahead to Beyer. Beyer spinning and attacking forward. A couple players collided, and there's a Warrior there a little slow to get up. She's off and running into the circle. And tried to be cleared out. Bodie fighting for it, and it will end up with Mansfield. So the defense holds once again. Here in the second quarter. Looking for Motch, rolls past her. Dana Evans comes up with it. She's off and running. Into the circle, a chance, blocked in front. And a great pass. And again, Mansfield got on those quick counters. Just that time, great play there from Maddie Ricci. ESU turns up the side. It's Barbush. Big swing. And Ryan just going to let that one sail past her.
For Mansfield, number 11, Olivia Wagner checks back into the game.
Working back forward, Bodie. To the side for Motz. Motz trying to push up. Cross it back to Duke, who turns around and looks forward for Wagner, but it was cut down in front. Bodie. Forward and out of play off a Stroudsburg stick. Mansfield possession. Goes back to Bodie. Will think and go right back to Duke. Trying to quickly maneuver it around, but chopped down in front by Hannah Barbish. Looking forward, there's Walensky. Gets by one. Gets by another. And will force this one forward. But Sarah Ober was right there. Walensky charged up to try and swipe at it, but yes, she will keep it into the circle. But it's a little high. Back to the Mountaineers. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Bodie to Duke was looking back but couldn't quite get full power on the swing. Now turning. Maddie Klein looking forward. Turns around, but Walensky got a lot of the ground. Blocked in front. Griffin. Over to Motts. Motts has Green in front. Looking forward for Evans. There's Dana Evans. Trying to cross back and push it forward. It goes off of a Warrior. Back to Bodie. Bodie tries for the big slap forward, but it's chopped in front by Carly Conway. Forward, Riddell got a touch on it, but not enough to stop the attack. Trying to maneuver forward, stopped by Meyer. Madison Warner comes up with it. This one hit out of play. Back to the Mountaineers. I'll drop this one back. And forces this one forward. It's chopped down in front. It's Conway taken away by Riddell. Riddell looking forward. It was tipped in front. Was Evans, or excuse me, that was Easterling streaking in front. It was chopped down before. The Warriors with the quick turnaround. It's poked free, but a little miscommunication between those Mountaineers. Nothing doing, though, as they force the call, trying to push it and chopped. I'll go back and forth in this middle area. On to the far side. Byer came shooting in.
Back in from Mansfield. Corey Stroud guard a host of substitutions.
And out of play.
East Stroudsburg. Leia Hughes. Rita Martin.
Now we had a collision.
Gracie Martini.
Sarah Mae Riddell will get a green card. So Mansfield will be short a player. Into the circle and off the end line. It'll be ESU possession. Working forward, Griffin there slaps it in front, but it gets over. The shot there from Jada Martin goes wide of the goal. Mansfield possession.
Larissa Motts waiting to check back in to the Mansfield lineup along with 14, Dana Evans.
Mansfield on that far side. Trying to push forward. Slaps this one forward. Olivia Wagner comes up with it. Looking on the outside for Bodie. Back to the middle for Griffin. And it was well cut down by Crozier, a freshman from Boonton, New Jersey.
Conway waiting to check back in.
Slapped into the circle, hit out. Madison Warner. Nope. Third different person who might take this will be Madison Walensky. As they shift around just a bit. Working forward to Wagner. Wagner will push it ahead. Dana Evans is right there. She spins, finds Wagner. Wagner forcing it forward, and it goes out of play. Mountaineers take over, charging forward. Drifting right along that line. Stays with the Mountaineers. Poked in Evans into the middle. No one was there, though. Forward now, the Warriors trying to quickly turn it around and attack. Down the side, gets past one. It's Celeste Ventressa. But Madison Walensky was right there. This one rolls up high. Quickly slaps that forward. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Still no score. Chacon on that far side. Weaving and slaps this one forward. Was looking for Bayer. Or excuse me, was looking for Wagner. And turning and fighting on that far side. This one leaks down. Sarah Mae Riddell was right there. And Martin hit the ground, but no call. Meyer goes back to Walensky. Walensky goes right back to her.
Barbush back in for the Warriors. 16, Beck Hefner back into the lineup as well.
This one across into the circle. An opportunity. Turnaround shot is no good. Wasting no time, Sarah Ober into the circle and off of Warner's stick and out of play. So possession back out to East Stroudsburg.
23, Caitlin Tye now waiting to get back in for the Mountaineers.
Ober looking forward, pushes it in. Warner trying to push it out and draws the whistle. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter in this first half. Walensky will look forward. Push it to the outside. It goes out of play off of a Warrior. Duke will drop it back quickly, and it's taken away. Martini trying to rush forward, and Walensky gets the big cheer from the crowd, cuts down that attack. Hughes, 8 seconds to work. Can they get a shot off? Blocked in front. Martin, shot forward in a corner with a second left. So the bell will go, but the play will not stop until the ball is out of the circle.
So they will continue play until the corner is complete. So just give it a short buzzer and stop.
This one quickly, so no time. Shot is good! Right before halftime, the Warriors score. Well, that's a way to go into halftime. No time on the clock. Get a corner with a second left and sneak that one in. The Warriors have the break here at the half. The score 1-0. We will take a quick break, and we will break down that first half for you. Do not go anywhere. This is Mansfield Field Hockey on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
The East Stroudsburg goal.
Welcome to Explore the Possibilities with Visit Potter Tioga. My name is Brad Conford, owner of Old Cover Wagon Tours. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what our rides have to offer. And as I stand here next to the wagon, let me tell you a little bit about our wagons. The wagons were specially made to run the tours down the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. They are specially made suspension. They roll very easily. They are very comfortable. They have 5 inches of padding on the seats, and we can sit up to 30 people per wagon. All our rides are guided. We have a driver and a guide, and we tell the history and the folklore about the canyon.
Now folks, we're entering a little section of the creek right here called a wasi. A wasi is an Indian word meaning fast moving water. If you look down right now, the pace of the creek has picked up a little bit right in through here. Also, it is very narrow here.
This wagon is pulled by a team of Belgians that stand 19 hands tall, and the trail is less than a 2% grade, so it's a very flat trail. These wagons roll very easily. They're rubber tired, so the horses can pull this at no problem whatsoever. We have many tours to offer. In the spring and the summer, we offer 2 different tours. We offer a waterfall tour and we offer a classic tour. Wednesdays are a waterfall tour. We take 1 tour that day. It's a 3.5-hour tour. Departure time is at 12:30. We like you to arrive about a half hour before departure to check in and get ready for your tour. We travel deeper into the canyon than we normally do. We travel down the little 4-mile falls down below Leonard Harrison Park. We get off the wagon and we hang out in the canyon for about a half an hour. Gives you time to walk around, explore the falls. The falls is a beautiful place to hang out and take pictures. And after everybody has checked out the falls, we load back up and we head back out. Our classic tour is Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in the summertime. They are a 2-hour tour. We don't travel nearly as far into the canyon with those tours as we do the waterfall ride. We still talk about the history and the folklore of the canyon. In the fall, things change up a little bit. At the end of September, we no longer do the waterfall rides. So for September and October, we go 7 days a week. Monday through Sunday, 12:30 and a 3:40 departure time. The classic ride, a 2-hour tour. When you get here and you're registering for the ride, be sure to check out our gift shop. And also in front of the building, we have some great photo opportunities. We have some wanted signs. You can stick your head in, get the picture taken, and just a great place to hang out. You can look it over before you go on the ride or when you come back. So if you're interested in booking a tour, you can go online to oldcoverwagon.com and book a tour online. Or you can call 570-724-7443, and Wendy would be glad to help you out with your tour. If you have any other questions about things in the area or more about the covered wagon, you can go to visitpottertioga.com or give them a call. The number's on the screen. I'm Brad Conford with Old Covered Wagon Tours. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the canyon.
Back here, we are at halftime, folks. East Stroudsburg gets a late goal. And by late goal, I mean the latest it can possibly be late goal. A corner, an untimed corner, and they snuck it in off of the stick of Hannah Barbish. Barbish, that's her third goal of the season on the assist from Kristen English. Just a great pass and an even better shot, able to get it in. So now the Mountaineers are going to have to regroup, and for East Stroudsburg, keep riding that momentum. That is a gut punch at the end of a half to get that one in. Try to ride that momentum here in the second and try to catch Mansfield early. And that's what the key is going to be for the Warriors. In that first half, really, until that last goal, there was not a lot of attack. You look at corners, East Stroudsburg had 3. That was their one corner in the second quarter, and Mansfield had 2. Those first 4 corners for both teams came in the first quarter. So neither team really had a dominant attack. They each had their chances. The Warriors outshot Mansfield 7-2, but the ball kind of stayed at the middle of the field, and it was going back and forth. Defenses were stepping up when they needed to. There were good counterattacks just until that last second. This game was even, but the Warriors, there's a reason they have a single digit by their name, and the reason they are a national competitor is because they can get goals like that. They can get these late attacks, a late corner with 1.2 seconds on the clock when that corner was forced, and they got it in the back of the net untimed. The score here, 1-0, those Warriors over Mansfield. Looking forward to the second half. Well, Mansfield's got to just roll it off and use those counterattacks and try to get it in. Their second corner they didn't manage a shot on as that first pass went wide. They've struggled a bit. They've been a second half team, though. They've been very solid in the second half of games all season long. They have to continue that streak here today against ESU. I already said what East Stroudsburg needs to do. They need to ride the momentum from that late goal and just attack as quick as they can this Mansfield team and try to continue to keep them off guard. All day long here on this Military Appreciation Day at Mansfield, we will have Mansfield athletic action for you. As after our game, we will head up to the soccer field as soccer takes on East Stroudsburg before returning back here to Karl Van Norman Field at 7 o'clock for the nightcap of Sprint football, their home opening game against Chestnut Hill, part of rivalry week in the CSFL. This would be the rubber match between those two teams for tonight, as the series for Sprint football is actually tied at 2 games apiece. Mansfield won the first 2. Chestnut Hill won the last 2. And now we're in the rubber match here tonight. This game, 1-0. We're going to take a quick break. Do not go anywhere. We'll have the start of the second half for you. Mansfield Field Hockey on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
Back here, there was the bell getting ready for the second half. Teams have switched sides of the field.
And athletic enhancement in the Twin Tiers of Pennsylvania and New York. They are dedicated to providing quality care and a positive environment to each individual patient. And visit Potter Tioga. Explore the possibilities with the Keystone.
As we get ready for the second half of play.
Outdoor recreation lives here with 10 state parks, 2 federal parks, and over 400,000 acres of state forest land. Find us online at visitpottertioga.com to plan your
This year, East Stroudsburg has outscored opponents 24-1, only allowing 1 goal on the year in their 6 games. This one high and a little too high off the stick of Hannah Meyer. So the Warriors will take it right outside the circle and pushes it in. A turnaround whiff will be taken over by the Mountaineers, pushing it forward. Motts got a touch. Can Evans get to there first? She'll fight for it. It was hit back. And looking towards the outside. Back towards the middle, and we'll reverse field. Rushes forward and knocks it out of play. And picks it up to continue. Has a lot of space, goes into the circle. The shot is blocked in front by Brittany Ryan. And the stick went high, which is why the whistle. And Mansfield possession. Walensky will swing it out wide. And look to push in forward. Taking away Motts, going down that far side. Creeping into the circle. Pass goes in. Evans has a chance. And a corner is coming up for the Mountaineers. Larissa Motts able to force that one. Duke will take it. This one out back to Griffin. Griffin, the big swing, and goes off the stick and out of play. It will stay with the Mountaineers. Griffin, quickly, to Riddell, who can't fight it forward, but draws the whistle. Back to Meyer. Meyer to Chacon. Chacon trying to weave through and can't get through all three. And now Meyer will take it. Looking for Griffin, but a little too far ahead. And taken away on that far side.
In other action,
On that far side, trying to push it forward. Spins, now back into the circle and a chance. And it goes out of play. Warriors restart and retreat as Dana Evans tried to be the thorn. And across it to Lexi Hartman, looking forward. Blocked in front. Riddell came charging up. And a corner will be coming up here for the ESU Warriors.
Mountaineers, number 11, Olivia Wagner waits to check in along with 28, Alex Esterling. Wholesale substitutions for the Warriors as Taylor Granberg, Becca Hefner, Maddie Klein, Jordan Wigglesworth, and Morgan Nessenbrink all wait to check in.
Steps up, turn around. Now the Warriors on that far side. Here in the third quarter, in the second half. Mansfield trying to counter. This one pushed ahead. Evans is there. Can she speed ahead of the defense? Crosses it back into the middle, into the circle. Easterling was there. And a corner will be coming up. Evans and Easterling were able to cause enough chaos to get that one. Olivia Wagner will take this one. Riddell back to Griffin. Griffin goes back to Riddell. Turnaround shot is blocked in front. Tries to cross it back, and another corner coming up.
Waiting to check back in for the Warriors. Hughes.
Wagner once again will take. Cross Bodie, swings it to Motts. Motts steps up back into the circle, will turn around and fire this one, but it's blocked in front by Ober. The initial quick counter was stopped by Motts, and this one will get through, so they're still on the attack are the Warriors. And back out to the Mountaineers off of the leg of a Warrior. Griffin gets past one, trying to work it forward, and does. For Wagner. The big slap was looking for Byer ahead. Trying to fight a couple of defenders and keeps possession. Wagner. Back to Byer, cut in front. Continuing to fight it. Griffin can't quite get to it as it swings away. Riddell was there. Back to Griffin. The shot in goes high, back to the Mountaineers.
14, Dana Evans looks to check back in momentarily for Mansfield as well.
Quick shot out, cut down. Conway spinning into the circle, quickly around and wide of the goal. Walensky will allow the subs to get in.
7, Kayla Duke checking back in for the Mountaineers. Kayla Duke.
Tripped up on that far side. Now Mansfield continuing to push, but it's cut down. Here come the Warriors now with a quick counter. Walensky. It'll be Bodie on that far side who will take it, push it forward. And force it forward looking for Griffin, but it's taken away. This year, Mansfield Athletics and Mountie All Access are proud to partner with Visit Potter Tioga. Explore the possibilities with the Keystone of the Keystone State, Potter and Tioga counties in Pennsylvania. Outdoor recreation lives here with 10 state parks, 2 federal parks, and over 400,000 acres of state forest land. Find us online at Visit Potter Tioga to plan your next adventure.
Back in for the Mounties.
Into the circle, quick pass back. Ryan steps up to kick it away, but a corner is coming up. Turnaround shot is wide of the goal.
Number 10, Caitlin Bodie checking in for the Mountaineers.
Walensky quickly over, looking for Warner, but it gets by her. Just outside the circle, now pushed into the circle. The turnaround shot blocked in front by Ryan. And a corner is coming up. About 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Steps in, quick shot, blocked in front. And walked out by Griffin. Forward Motts on that far side. Weaves back in through 2 defenders. It's taken away. So East Stroudsburg getting the majority of the attacks here in this third quarter. This one high, fighting for it. It goes back to the Mountaineers. Trying to push forward, looking for Evans. Weaves through into the circle, step back. And a corner is coming up for the Mountaineers. So able to get a quick counter attack and turn it into a corner opportunity. Kalen Duke will take. Swings this one. Bodie. Over to Riddell. Quickly in. And a push. So another corner really without a shot. Byer takes the smack of the ball and got a reaction from the crowd, but she's like, nope, still good. Turns around, Chacon will have it. 30 seconds and counting. Motts to Byer. Byer pushing forward. Chacon the restart into the circle. 11 seconds to try and get one going. A corner is coming up. 8 seconds are on the clock, and just like we had at the end of the second quarter, if the clock goes off and they're not out of the circle, play continues. This one in, Riddell, the big slap, blocked in front, cleared out of play, but another corner is coming up. 1.2 seconds are on the clock. Mansfield with 1 second, they have everyone up. Quickly in, there's the bell. Riddell, the shot will be blocked in front and go out of play. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. The score 1-0. Folks, it'll be an exciting finish to this one. Back in a minute. Mansfield Field Hockey on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
A reminder that the next home game from
As I've gone through school, I've been trying to pay off my tuition as I go, and it wouldn't have been possible without the help of the Mansfield Foundation.
The Mansfield Foundation already helped me a lot. As of right now, I don't have any school debt whatsoever, and I know the Mansfield Foundation has definitely helped with all the scholarships that I've received over the years for that.
The Mansfield Foundation has helped me out several times throughout my college career. They have helped keep my finances intact.
If you have any sort of instincts, you can get a feel of good people and bad people. Like, the people at the foundation are as straightforward as they come.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart.
With 10 state parks, 2 federal parks, and over 400,000 acres of state forest land, outdoor recreation certainly does live here, offering hiking, biking, horseback riding, ATV trails, hunting, snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, and so much more.
Close to many urban areas, but far away from the hustle and bustle, you'll feel like you've found a hidden corner of the East Coast where you can experience world-class, authentic outdoor adventure. Whether it's a family outing, a personal challenge, or even a leisurely walk, it all takes on a new perspective in these spectacular surroundings.
Follow our gurus through the Step Outdoor series at visitpottertioga.com and start planning your adventures today.
One more quarter to go. The score 1-0 in favor of the number 3 team in the country, the East Stroudsburg Warriors. That goal came at the end of the first half, second quarter. A timeless goal as they had a corner with 1.2 seconds to go, and it snuck in after the buzzer went. That's where we stand with 1 quarter to go. Mansfield had a chance to tie literally in that same exact situation, but nothing doing. Griffin will push it forward, rolls off the foot. Out to Motts. Trying to catch this team off guard. Looks forward, tries to center into the circle, and it goes off a foot and out of. Now going quickly are the Warriors. Trying to track down that side. Gets past Bodie. Into the circle. And just lost Ryan. Boots it away. And out of play. Turn around into the circle. That one taken away, but can't quite be cleared. Still in that circle on the far side, trying to charge forward and cut down by Walensky. Walensky trying to direct traffic, finds Motts. Out pushes it forward, nothing doing as that one's going to roll back. Evans trying to chase it down, but easily picked up by the Warriors. Mansfield gets the restart, looking for Evans. Draws a whistle, so they'll inch just a bit closer to the goal. Back first, trying to get in there and pickpocket, nothing doing. As they'll force that forward and continuing to charge forward. Now just a step away. I know they'll back them up, so not quite a step away from the line. This one gets past Griffin. Griffin forced to retreat to grab it. And taken away, they turn around, and here come the Warriors on the attack. Walensky trying to get back in a trip. So taking over quickly. I believe that's going to be a corner. Turn around. Blocked away.
28.
Hannah Meyer.
Checking in for Mansfield.
But I believe we have a penalty stroke.
A penalty stroke has been given to the Warriors.
This one goes in. Quick shot to the outside corner. Gets past Brittany Ryan. And the Warriors now lead 2-0. Celeste Venestra. Her 9th goal of the year, this one coming on a penalty stroke.
The penalty stroke goal was the 9th goal of the season for the Warriors, sophomore from the Netherlands, Celeste Veenstra. Veenstra's 9th goal of the season.
Veenstra trying once again into the circle, speeding past everybody. But took it a little too far and passed the end line. Now the Warriors going on the attack now with a 2-goal lead. Swung in, no. Outside the circle. No goal.
No goal outside the circle, no goal.
This one forward for Beyer. Weaves past one, trying to get past. Another Chacon will take. To Evans. Crossing back to the middle, looking for Griffin. Griffin quickly to Evans. Evans looking to the center, and a corner will be forced. Griffin steps up, shot into the middle. Riddell, Duke in, back through, and a corner will be forced. Once again.
Sarah and Riddell both waiting to check in. And for East Stroudsburg, several substitutions. Leia Hughes. Maddie Klein,
So another chance here for the Mountaineers.
Jordan Wigglesworth. And Carla Conway all waiting to check in.
Griffin stepping through, and that one's cleared out. And now Mansfield has to retreat. As ESU has speed. Possession ends up back with the Mountaineers. Lofts this one. Attacking forward, Griffin got a hand on it, or a stick on it, but still on the attack are the Warriors. Now into the circle on the far side, just back out, quickly weaves in and out, but knocked well away. I believe that was Madison Warner who got that one. Meyer. Eight minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the contest. Mansfield needs 2 goals. This one rolls past and will go out of play. Working forward, Wagner was right there.
Check on back in for the Mounties.
This forward, open greenery in front. Walensky, though, shuts the door. Now Mansfield has it. They will reverse field. And now attack forward. Stopped in front, and Mansfield trying to counter. Evans.
Megan Griffin returning. Megan Griffin.
Riddell goes back to Griffin. It hops over her stick. But she does keep possession. Down to Motts. Motts. Moves through Beyer back to her, and it'll be Mansfield possession. At first I thought that was 2 hands. I was going to say corner, but no, just Mansfield possession. Goes back to Riddell. Riddell, the big swing into the circle. It's Beyer who forces the corner. Mounties still looking for those points off a corner. Michaela Chacon will take it. Griffin cracks this one. Whew. That one cracked for Taylor Gramberg. I don't know if that went off the stick and just reverberated or went off her hand, but she was shaking that hand. But again, an empty trip for the Mountaineers. Beyer ahead to Motts. Motts trying to go quickly, tried to get a little too fancy. And the Warriors survive that attack. So Walensky will get a yellow card. Kind of tripped up with a Warrior, but Walensky having to sit out for a little bit. That is key, and Brittany Ryan wants an explanation. So does Griffin. The two captains went over there to talk. But having Walensky out for a little bit, and obviously the crowd doesn't like the call, but a corner is coming up. Down a player for the Warriors. Quickly swung outside. Takes a step in. This one in front, now to play back to the Mountaineers. Dana Evans back in, but having Walensky not in there is a big momentary loss. Quickly over to Riddell. Inching her way forward and pushes it. .430 to go in the contest. It's a 2-0 lead for the Warriors of East Stroudsburg. Turnaround shot wide of the goal. So we mentioned we have a triple feature here for you on Mountie All Access today, as soccer will begin at 3 and then sprint football at 7. But then next week, Wednesday, we have soccer action for you again as they welcome Westchester. And before then, coming back for the annual Luma game next Saturday night. Griffin looking forward to Motts. Motts steps around, trying to weave through. Pass in. It is blocked up. Kind of a last-second movement. It wouldn't have counted as a goal because I believe Motts hit that out of the circle. But Mansfield trying to get on the board here late. Griffin backs up, trying to push forward. Got another whistle. 3 minutes and counting. Looking forward for Evans. Evans forced to back up and push forward. And into the circle, crosses this one, but blocked in front. Great job of help. Looking out to Griffin. Griffin keeps it in and charging forward before being taken away, but Riddell won't let the pass go out wide. Griffin, now Motts. Motts to Duke, trying to weave through a couple of defenders and taken away by the Warriors, but not out of danger yet. There's still some fight in these Mountaineers. Just walking towards the outside and crossing. Duke pushes it forward and was looking for Evans, but a whistle and possession back to the Warriors. 2 minutes to go. Mansfield down 2 goals. First one came at the end, the very end of the first half, as a corner, and then scored with zeros on the clock. And then a penalty stroke was how the second goal got in. Quickly, shot blocked in front, Brittany Ryan. And next one goes wide of the goal. Meyer lofts it. Looking forward into the circle on the far side. Swings this one, goes wide of the goal. Meyer over to Riddell. They have under a minute to go, 50 seconds. Swings this one, but it goes out of play off the side. Ford into the circle, shot wide of the goal. 30 seconds left in this one. Duke turns around to push it forward. And they'll restart. And shoots this one ahead, and that's going to do it, folks. There is the buzzer. And the Warriors are going to get the win in this one over your Mansfield Mountaineers by a final score of 2-0. We're going to take a quick break, come back and break down that game for you, and get you ready for soccer coming up. This is Mansfield Field Hockey on Mountie All Access.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes
Coming up the field, soccer field at 3 o'clock, and right back here for football tonight at 7 p.m. Thank you for your patronage.
in NCAA Division II, student.
Back here, the final score, 2-0 in favor of the East Stroudsburg Warriors, and it was a close matchup. And quite honestly, it was little mistakes that led to those 2 goals. The corner forced with a second, 1.2 seconds on the clock at the end of the first half. East Stroudsburg was able to capitalize on that opportunity. And then a penalty in the second half, leaving a penalty stroke, and East Stroudsburg once again was able to cash in on the penalty stroke. As Mansfield team, just those little things, and when you're against a very tough team like the number 3 team in the country, that's all it's going to take. The first goal was Hannah Barbush, her 3rd of the year. And the second goal was Celeste Benestra, her 9th goal of the year. Those were the 2 here, and those were the difference. We have soccer coming up in just about a half an hour before we return here to Karl Van Norman Field at 7 for some sprint football action for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. For my fantastic crew, I'm Drew Patrick saying so long, and we will see you next time.
the lake.